But this, like I said, this is going to be a pretty straightforward match. We should just be able to gun them down. I don't know how we're going to do on banners. The worst thing they could do is also stun my Chewie, so we'll see if they do that. Nope, they didn't. They went after my CLS, which was actually pretty nice for me. All right, so very good start. We're going to go ahead and call Chewbacca here, and then we're going to kill their Chewbacca. And now I think we can stun the CLS because he's got tenacity down. Let's go ahead and get tenacity down here so we can stun him. Or kill him, that works too. All right, that's full banners, awesome. Welcome, Quizzy. I won't be able to stay, but wanted to wish you good luck. Thank you, Quizzy, for dropping in. We're already starting out pretty well. 54 banners in a mirror match. Can't complain about that. Can't complain about that at all. Just want to double check. I don't think we have any feats here. Yeah, we don't. We just need to clear the territories, which is kind of inevitable. And now what I want to do, yeah, other Calvin, super spicy. What I want to do against this crew team, is I kind of want to take just Jedi Knight Luke and Hoda. Like, I think they can do it. If you look at this guy's mods, First Order Executioner is not modded correctly at all. He has like no health. If you look at his cross, it's actually a protection one, which is not what you want at all. No 6E mods. He's not Relic 5 like most are, so he's not going to hit as hard as he should. Xylo is also under Relic. And Cruise 2 turn stun doesn't do anything against me, so I'm pretty sure we can undersize this. Maybe I'm wrong. I've never really used Jedi Luke's lead out in the wild. But I think this will work. We'll get things started with Hoda in the beginning so that we take control of their speed. And that will completely nerf their speed leadership, which is awesome. Yep, I'm pretty comfortable with this. I think just a straight up Luke solo would be a little bit more sketchy. All right, so Hoda's going to go first. We're going to go ahead and use Heroes Arise. We're going to strip all their speed, start lowering their overall stats, and then from here, we're going to go ahead and I really would like to get Executioner out of here, and I think we're going to do it. All right, so Executioner's gone, and now every time they hit me, I'm going to counter. Oh my gosh, wow, Lee just does so much damage. Oh, wow. Ooh, okay. I figured that was going to be a win, but I didn't think it would be that consistent. 55 banners. Okay. Really, really happy with that. That was... Yeah, that was a big one. I think even if that was properly modded and like they were higher relics, I don't think Jedi Luke would have lost regardless of the situation. I still don't think I should have taken a solo though, because that would have probably costed me my protection banners. Yeah, Luke hits like a truck, and I'll full honesty here, my Luke has probably some of my best mods in the entire game. Out of all the mods, look how colorful those mods are. Out of all the mods that I've taken above 6E, Luke has gotten the majority of them. Like this mod here, it's got 19 speed, 3% crit chance, 4% offense. 22 speed, almost 5 offense, more crit chance. 27 speed, 3% health. Like he's really got my powerhouse mods. Like he's supposed to be hitting that hard. Ooh, look at rank we are. Nice. All right. That being said, let's go ahead and destroy this Hux team. And what team I want to use for this is actually Padme. And the reason why is because Hux actually does a lot of really good stuff. And two of those really good things are, when he's in lead, is he's going to cut the enemy team from countering. That's what he gets when they get dominance, I believe. Or if all allies are first order, they gains dominance. What is it in his kit that lets everyone not counter? I actually forget now. Maybe it's not his leadership. But I know his unique. His unique keeps everyone from gaining turn meter. So nobody will gain turn meter as long as he has advantage, which he will for the majority of the battle. So what are we going to do? Okay, that's right. If Hux has dominance, they can't counter. That's what I thought. So what are we going to do? We're going to take in a team that does not rely on turn meter nor counters. And that team is Padme. Padme literally can't gain turn meter. It's a part of her kit. And no one on this team will counter. So we directly counter them, not to mention First Order Stormtrooper and Hux, they also attack out of turn. So whenever they attack out of turn, they're just going to be feeding me more protection up. So Tano counters? I don't think so. She assists. She doesn't counter. Awesome. Hello, Bunty. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty solid 51 banners. There's no way I'm going to come out of this with higher banners, but that's okay. Normally, any team with Red Trooper, it's going to be hard to get full banners on. All right, so here, we're going to go right after the Trooper, because he's the one who's going to do the most damage here. And there he goes. That's fine. They can counter. I don't care. All right, Red Trooper's gone. See if we can get a pretty big hit here. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. Now, I actually kind of want to kill Faust first, but whatever. I don't think it's going to make a difference. Basic here. Ooh, I think we actually might get full protection on Padme, possibly. Just depends on how this goes. Roundhound Kiss to the fakes. Yep, looks like we're going to get full protection on Padme. Cool. All right, 52. 52, that's pretty cool. All right, now I'm guessing, I don't know, but I'm guessing his back wall is going to be pretty darn weak, because if we remember here, he went ahead and he actually was able to kill 2 out of the 3 on my SOKR. And to take out 2 out of the 3 on your SOKR means that he either had to use Darth Revan or Gas. So I don't know exactly what he has on the back wall, but I would really like, and I would also expect for it not to be too strong, but normally he does leave Gas. Okay, so none of that. Wow, okay. All right, these are actually really weak. Very nice. How many? He tried 4. Other Calvin, he tried it for a total of 4 attacks. So I'm guessing that was his Darth Revan and his Gas. Like I said, normally he leaves his Gas on defense. Welcome, Frank. You just missed a pretty thorough detail of the front wall. Well, that's okay. We used Jedi Knight Luke, pretty much him and Hoda, and just obliterated the crew team. Padme versus Hux, which was simple, and then a CLS mirror. Like I was telling everyone else beforehand, this match is going to be pretty darn straightforward. From what he normally does, I was almost certain he couldn't take out my SLKR, so I threw SLKR on with my other normal like Gear 12-ish defenses, and I took everything else on offense. So we do have some good teams to work through. I believe Nest shouldn't have an issue with this guy, though. Yeah, I'm actually considering Nest. I shouldn't do this, but I'm considering Nest solo here. Yeah, these guys just aren't. One of the things that he has a problem with is he doesn't seem to have a lot of 6E mods. Like, these are good units. Shock T, Echo, Arc, and they're all relic. He's got them relic 4, but doesn't have any 6E mods on them. That's really going to backfire for him. Bundy says Vader solos bugs. I'm really not about Vader solos. I'm really not. That being said, yeah, actually, I shouldn't do it. I really want to do it against this team, but Biggs gaining turn me every time Empire goes, not great. Not great. Actually, I could Malik solo something, and then Ness could solo something else. You guys think, are you making fun of me, Frank? Malik solo Shock? I wonder if I could do that, actually. That's not a bad. I see what you're getting at there, Frank, but that's not a bad suggestion. Frank, remind me, the team that you went against, did it have Rex and 5s? Because I would imagine that these two would be easier, but I'm not 100% certain. They're going to be pretty fast. I do not have R7 Vader, other Calvin. I have R3 Vader. The problem with using him against these rebels is that Biggs, in his unique, every single time he gets hit by an Empire enemy, he gets 100% turn meter. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go into Merciless Massacre, I'm going to use the AoE, and he's going to get a bonus turn. And then he could easily be able to come in. I don't know how I feel about that, Frank, though. I guess I could do it. They don't seem to be naturally very high in protection. Which is the big no. Yeah, even actually Echo even has more health than he does protection, so that would make Drain Force really easy on him. I could probably do that. All right, so let's say we Malik solo here. I don't think we need Malik anywhere else, and we can definitely use Nest in other places. So this is going to be kind of sketchy, but that's how you learn. And my Rex, he is pretty fast. So I'm going to go right after Echo, just because he's going to be easier to kill. Oh, that does already seems to be kind of problematic with the protection recovery. Big ol' hit here. Ooh, he was almost dead. Don't heal him, shock. Okay, I guess you kind of healed him, but whatever. If they could just do a little bit more damage, that would be great. A little bit more damage to me. Get me under. There we go. All right. Echo's out of the game, and now we just have to deal with Arc. Okay, that's terrible, actually. Not a fan of that. All right, I think we should be able to go pretty much all in on him now. That stealth is actually a super big pain in the butt. Actually, I kind of want to go after shock now. If I can just get one big health steal out. Yep, there we go. Awesome. All right, so big health steal on her. And I just don't think Arc has what it takes to solo Malik now. Hopefully I can get full banners, but that was kind of sketchy, Frank. That was pretty darn sketchy. Yeah, 55. There we go, full banners there. Let's see what we've got for comments. Invader's faster than Biggs, and I guess he is. Biggs will take his turn after you're done with Merciless, if I remember correctly, the new TM rolls. Actually, that's a really good point, Gladiator. That is a really good point. Is Dipster here? He needs to get... I don't think Dipster's ever come to a stream. I don't think his work schedule really works out for it. Okay, actually, I am faster. It still just sketches me out so much using that counter. All right, let's go ahead, and I don't want to take any risks, so we're just going to go ahead and gas this GG team. It's modded really well. I can actually show you guys that. Different from the last one I fought, he does have quite a bit of health. He has quite a bit of speed. He has crit damage. He's going to hit fairly hard. And he's also Relic 7. Could Wampa the Rebels then? I'm not keen on the Wampa solos. I don't know. We'll look at the rest of his teams and see what he has. I just know that I'm going to go ahead and gas solo the GG right here. Yeah, okay, Bunsy's telling me rather not, then I don't know if I would either. I think they had Cheer and Cheer cleanses, yeah? That kind of seems like a red flag. I guess we can just go ahead and do this. The goal here is to go right after B1 to lower their overall damage. Because once General... actually died. Because the only goal here is to keep Gas from sitting. Because if Gas sits... that's just going to cost us a dumb amount of banners that we wouldn't normally need to lose. Now let's go ahead and call in him again. Lower turn meter if possible. And this should be it for B1. GG will get us one last hit, and we'll go from here. There you go. Lowers overall max health. So he's doing less damage. He did... okay, for anyone who is asking about how GG works... when he lowers max health, his damage comes out less too. He just did 16,000, which is a very small amount. All right, so there's the 51. I'll take it. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and use Xylo here as well, because we don't need to work on any feats. We'll just go ahead and slaughter right through that. Let's go ahead and take out Mission, I guess, to start. I think I always end up having to go after Zalbar anyway, so I don't know really why I did that. At least in 5v5, that's always how this ends up going. I wonder if I'm going to need to get healing immunity. Oof, maybe not. He just apparently had really, really low health and high protection. Almost got him. There we go. Zalbar's donezo. Now we go after Mission. Gone. And now Karth. Wonderful. All right, easy 56 there. This is going to be, like I said, this is going to be very, very straightforward. We have some comments here. None of those rebels do. Stuns, don't think so. Those are the two. That is true. That is true. I don't know if there's anyone else we could Wampa solo, though. Actually, we still have Nest. And I want to Nest solo something. And I don't think Nest can actually solo anything besides that team. So I think we're going to go ahead and use Nest solo here, as much as I would like to do Wampa. Yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and do Nest solo against Wiggs over there, just because Nest isn't going to be able to solo any of this other stuff. I'm gonna need him for that. All right, so Wigsy, pretty much guaranteed 55 banners. There we go, and now Biggs is just gonna kind of, sometimes it creates kind of a loop. I think Wedge is the biggest damage dealer, so goodbye, thank you. And then we'll get into a little bit of a loop here, and now Churret is going to do nothing. Nice, 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 thank you, Nest. Sad Wampa noises. Yeah, Wampa I don't think is gonna see the light of day for this match, guys. Actually, I don't know. All right, so we need to start counting teams, though, here. We have 4 teams left. Night Sisters and Geos. We have some options here, okay? So we have quite a few options, actually. I can use Darth Revan and Darth Revan and Basti against one of them. I think I want to use it against, I think I want to use it against this team right here. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, Frank. What I don't DR, I'm going to use Vader against. What I don't DR, I'm going to use Vader against. So both of them should go down really easily. And who does that leave me up for top? I still have Crew. I can use him for Bounty Hunters. Or I could actually use him against Droideka. And then I have Jedi Knight Revan. Okay, so we have plenty, more than enough to go in the tank. So what do we think here? Vader the Bugs, then that makes sense. Okay, so Frank agrees. All right, so Night Sisters. Wamba, unfortunately, is not going to see it today. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Gladiator. That's what I'm thinking. So let's go ahead and do that to just these two. Get a nice little undersize in here. All right. I guess we'll fear them. Fear again. I actually don't like Mother Talzin the most. And then we'll just go ahead and cut everyone down. Killed her, awesome. I don't think we got shock on anyone else, though. No, we didn't. That is a bummer. Let's go ahead and ability block Daka, or it's a good best type of ability block is the one where they die. All right, so that worked. That worked really well. So let's say we use Vader up top, Crew and Jedi Knight Revan over here. Any objections? Yes, no? Bunsy, put him in the squad. Unfortunately, Bunsy, I'm in a fight for first. I'm in a fight for first in the division. And we're getting down to the point where every single banner counts. So I know there's some other streamers that will do that kind of stuff. They'll put in a character for funsies. But for me, it's not just about this match. It's about everything. So I need to be very careful. For this team right here, we have some options. I know I want to use Vader, and I'm going to go ahead and use Popley because I like being able to double around. Do we use Pierre or do we use Thrawn? It's okay, Bunsy. It's all good. Because in theory, I like Pierre more, but Thrawn is going to give me the possibility to get my protection banners back. Because the last time I did this, Vader, he lost a little bit of protection, and that cost me a banner. And I don't really... Oh, Quizzy, you're still here. In theory, they should be enough, but I'm thinking Thrawn to get banners back. I'm thinking... Because how I do things is I'm going to eventually tap the Brute, and he's going to counter. So I think I just kind of talked myself into that. I don't need the damage from Pierre because this team's only gear 12. Yeah, exactly. So let's just go ahead and do Thrawn. That should be... Hopefully... This should be good fits for it. They are enough, but I like Thrawn for the protection back, Quizzy. Actually, we could fracture him. Yeah, let's do that. Fracture him, so that way we don't get countered. Go ahead and do this. And we should be able to kill this guy on a crit. Wonderful. And then Sunfect counters, so we want to get the next Force Crush on him. Let's go ahead and do that. And what's his face isn't taunting. I wonder if we can just kill him. Nice. Okay. He's going to counter again. I want to see if I can stun him, actually. Can I stun him? And there goes the banners I was talking about. Let's go ahead and go back over here to Palp. Go ahead and shock here. Please don't counter. I was really hoping you'd have ability block. Don't counter, just die. Yes, awesome. Okay, 54. That just barely worked. All right, Sunfac almost stealing my bananas. All right, so there's that region. And now we got these two up top. I didn't need Thrawn, but I would have lost the banner anyways. So it would have come out to 54 no matter what. Like, Emperor Palpatine would have lost protection. Other Calvin, Poggo lead with Droideka is ridiculously good. Poggo lead with Droideka is actually ridiculously good. You have to remember that Droideka is pure offense. He does true damage, so he's going to hit really, really, really hard. And what does Poggle do? Poggle does some crazy stuff. So his lead naturally gives 30% offense to Separatist allies. So that's 30% more offense. This ability right here, it gives offense up, so that's another 50% offense. And then this ability here, Separatist allies without Hiveman have 25% offense and gain an additional 25% offense for each defeated ally. So Poggle is going to be giving 3 times the amount or the offense to him in 3 different ways. If I were to kill Magna Guard first. No, yeah, it's a Poggle lead is garbage in 5v5, but Poggle lead is actually really stinking good in 3v3. It's something a lot of people don't know, but a lot of people are starting to know. So you have to be careful. That being said, against the specific team, actually, I need to check speeds. I want to use Crew. And what we're going to do with Crew is we're going to be able to 2-turn stun Droideka and keep him under wraps. I have no, Bunzi, I've got no idea what's censored and what's not. So I think I can do that. I really want to be able to one-shot Poggle. I think First Order Executioner has enough, is beefy enough to do that. So go ahead and use these 3, and then we'll use Jedi Knight Revan up top. Someone said MILF one time, and it asked me, it was like, hey, can you say MILF? And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Because that's how game mechanics work. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pass over these buffs over here. Get ahead, okay, Poggle's down, awesome. And then actually, let's go ahead and get another big hit over here, because we need to work on him next. We're gonna go ahead and 2-turn stun him, and then just start working on him. See if we can get his turn meter back. We should be able to clear that pretty easily, though. If not, actually, that Droideka could have hit me really hard. Oof, Crew took it. Took it like a man. Pass this over here. Cut that back. Oof, I really wanted to save that for him. And I'm thinking I'm going to lose my taunt. Ooh, this is going to get real ugly real fast. But he doesn't have... Okay, yeah, he didn't have the whatchamacallit ready yet. Go ahead and push his turn meter back 2 times. You still need a little bit more. All right, so not great banners, actually. Not great banners. That team... Luckily, R7 Crew takes a hit even without his defense. Very, very nice. So not great banners, but that's okay. We didn't really need them. And now for this last one, I'm going to go in full Jedi Knight Revan. They did take some banners. And to be honest, out of this entire match, I think that's the match where I've lost the most amount of banners. So, yeah, Poggle lead it's something to be afraid of here. All right, so banner-wise... I'm thinking maybe these 3. I'm trying to remember who can call assist more. Is it Bastila? How many turns does she need? 4-turn cooldown, that's actually a lot, but she is faster than Jolie. The question is, who's going to help me recover protection banners the most against this team? So he's not faster. It's 3-turn cooldown. Okay, so I think it's going to be Jolie. Yeah, it's against Gear 12 Bounty Hunters. We're gonna destroy this for forever. But I think Frank's right as well. Yeah, we're just thinking about banners here. But Jolie, his assist has a lower cooldown, so we shouldn't have any issues there. And I actually kind of want to take out Dengar first. But if I hit him right now, I'm pretty sure he stealths. Let's see if we can actually... I don't really care about the taunt. Can we stun? Nope, can't do anything. Let's go ahead and call in GMY. Go ahead and do this just for a little bit of extra damage. Call in you. That's fine. Go ahead and taunt all you want. All right, there we go. He's down. Spread around this. Hopefully Boba doesn't get a really big hit off. Yep, not enough at all. Go ahead and take out him. Steal the offense. We don't have any... That's kind of a bummer. We don't have any buff removal on this team. I guess Bastille would have been good for that. And here comes the Execute to put healing immunity on me and take... Ooh, yes, got him. Awesome. Okay, that's game. Steal the offense buffs one more time. Pass them around like it's Christmas. Yeah, sure, don't hit me. No protection, no problem. A kaboom. I missed last battle. Which droids were with Poggle? It was Droidica and Magna, and I do like that specific comp. I think that specific comp is really good, and we saw why. Like, I killed Droidica, I killed Poggle, and then Droidica was able to hide behind Magna because Magna's taunt is really, really consistent. The only problem with IG-88 is you can go right for Droidica and you can just kill him, which was what I wasn't able to do. I think it always stuns Bunzi. I think it only doesn't remove turn meter based at a specific point. Let's go and look at that. Unstoppable force, deal physical damage to target enemy and remove 70% turn meter. If the enemy had less than 100, it's less than 100% health. You are correct, Bunzi. Huh. I didn't know that. I should know that. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. All right, so regardless of what he has on fleets, we are currently ranked number 5. Getting close, boys, getting close. Rank number 5. You're correct, Bunzi. I didn't know that. Or, yeah, definitely didn't remember it. He doesn't have Negotiator. Like, he doesn't have Negotiator, period. So this is what he opted for. Pretty weak fleets. How strong? I think he has a R4 crew, so this is going to be decent-ish. What are we thinking here? I've got Malevolence and I've got Negotiator. Which is going to yield higher banners? I guess Negotiator is going to yield high ones on both teams. I kind of don't like the amount of cleanses they have on the bottom team. Yeah, Bunzi. Fleets. Well, a fleet is not dependent on its GP. It's dependent on the fleet commander. General Grievous and GK are the two best fleets, not because of their GP, but because just the massive amount of work they can do. Like, the fleet will probably take in against this Mace fleet. We'll use GK. We'll put in these 4, and what's my total GP here? My total GP is 366, and we're going to squash this team. Frank, I think I'm going to go that direction too, because the Mace fleet actually has a lot of cleanses. And those cleanses can be really annoying with the buzz droids. So, yeah. Yeah, Bunzi, I don't know how that works, because I usually get a lot of people in D2, but I also got a lot of people in D3 that had both fleets. But anyways, all right, so let's go ahead and smash this Mace fleet. I can't remember the last time I actually fought against a Mace fleet. It's been a while. Hopefully we should have enough firepower just to completely slaughter them right in the beginning. I'm imagining that's how this will go. I don't want to Ahsoka Tano to cleanse immediately. Let's actually force theirs to go first. And that will let us do this. And then... Oosh, yes, that's very good, actually. Let's go ahead and see if we can kill Ahsoka Tano right off the bat. She is she's the primary damage dealer there. Let's go ahead and take offense up away. And what does Mace even do, really? Like, I know he's a decent-ish fleet, but I just don't remember his mechanics. I guess that gives Valor? Yeah, that's a thing. Kill him, and then I guess we'll just bring in Plo for the banners and call it a day. Crit prevention, that's what he does. Just a basic there. Basic again. Hopefully we can get, what's-his-face to take a turn. Ooh, that kind of sucks. Ugh, there went my heals on from Plo. Let's go ahead and put this down, just so we don't die. That would be great. Don't think there's any target lock over there. Crit avoidance. Do that. More Valor, I guess. I just think without Ahsoka, they don't have a ship that can punch through me. How reliable is Mallow with just unlocked Hyena? Bunzi, Mallow's pretty reliable as long as you have the droids to go with it and with them at least remotely geared. Like, if you can get them to 5-ish stars, Mallow will beat pretty much everything. It's obviously better to have 7, but that's when you can really start to That's when you can really start to get some work done. I guess we'll just go normal fleet here. Do I go with or without soldier? That's the question. We're going to take in spy for sure, but do we go with or without soldier? I think I want to go right for crew. Because he's going to be the biggest damage dealer. Frank is saying nah. Do I have any other... No, this is really like great. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. I think these 4 should be able to do it. This isn't really a real fleet either. Like, he's got First Order and Empire mashed together and no tank. Unless Houndstooth is in the back. But even then, Soldier isn't going to be the one to kill Houndstooth. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Let's go ahead and get buff immunity here. Oh, didn't get it. Cleanse that. Oh, please don't freeze. Okay, thank God. Throw there. He's done. I kind of want to kill Vader. He does more damage. Yep, nice. There go my protection banners. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and do this. Kill him. Awesome. Wow, didn't even need spy. You were correct, Frank. Very, very good. All right, so what's our final score? 2679. That's a good score. I think that's actually the exact same score we got last week as well. I need to check that. 2679. Yeah, we're getting identical scores. That's kind of weird. Never done that before. All right. So, are we back at rank 1? That is the question. Wow, yeah, all right. We are currently ahead of Zareth. Zareth's all by, I think, it appears to be 40 banners. 40-ish banners. I think 39 is the actual score. So as long as I don't drop any battles over the next 4 matches, I should be able to take first again in Division 2. But we'll see. There's still 4 matches left. A lot can happen in 1 match. I imagine 4. But yeah, guys, thanks for coming out. I always appreciate it. Like I said, today was super straightforward. Really wasn't a whole lot to think about or consider. But I won't complain either. These matches are important to be able to take first as well. Let's see. But you also have a really good Radis you're doing race, so it might be more difficult for you. Yet, Charles, you're trying to use Radis against Mallow. Radis is pretty good against Mallow. And by pretty good, I mean it can work. It's not a hard counter per se, but it's something that can work just because of all the banners. But anyways. All right, guys. Well, again, thanks for coming out. Always appreciate it. Until the next time, go ahead and stay awesome.